Hey guys, Sean Bucci, surplusfundsriches.net. The big question I'm getting lately is how do we incorporate, or do we, or should we incorporate AI, artificial intelligence, into our surplus funds recovery business? Well, it comes down to context. And what I mean by that is how do you plan on using that? I do not personally believe that AI is ready to handle the complete call. Now, if you want to use AI or artificial intelligence to get in touch with people, to make sure you have the right phone number, that it's the right person, basically, that they are willing to work with you, and that they understand that there's funds being held. If you want to do it as a funnel or a filter on the front end, I can understand that. If you're planning to replace a live conversation with the claimant with AI, I think that's a mistake. My personal opinion, AI is not ready to handle the intricacies of a live phone call. They're not ready to handle putting someone under contract. It's not because the program can't handle the ins and outs and objections and follow up questions. They can handle all that. AI is having difficulty still with some language barriers or difficult to understand people with really hard to understand dialects. So that's an issue. The big issue I see is I think you guys are looking into that because you're afraid to make the phone call or you don't want to have a conversation with people. This is a people business. They have to believe. We don't have the issue with belief from folks because we're telling them where the money is, what created it, and we use attorneys. We have credibility, and we give them 10% as gross, as good faith money up front. Of course, more later. We don't have the issue that you guys are having because you're calling and saying, "Hey, we'll tell you where the money is when you sign our agreements." Well, that sounds so incredibly scammy, and now you're going to do it through AI. I don't see it happening. I'd love to have your comments. Look, I've done the demos. I've actually looked into this. I've done the demos with it. I understand the appeal to this, but the bottom line is unless you're just going to use it to filter because you're doing an insane amount of contact, unless you're doing that, if you're just trying to filter these folks, try to make sure you got the right phone number and that type of thing, unless you're just doing that, I don't see AI as a real option in this business. Not yet. A lot of you guys don't want to make the phone call or you don't want to pay for somebody else to help you make phone calls. You need to get past that, guys. You need to pick up the phone and make the call to a live person from a live person, my opinion. Thanks.